And hello there, this is DrIzixs with the update video for April 2017 with a giant Germany. Yes. So, for those who've been watching the Depression Blues stream highlights, or the stream itself, I recently brought that campaign to conclusion. Sort of. I didn't actually finish this up on screen, but I kind of got a personal union over Brandenburg, and I needed to integrate them. It was going to be like another 45 years into game. So I just kind of, it's like, apologized, ended the stream and just kind of let it happen eventually. But yeah, so got myself the Forum Germany achievement, an early Reich, as well as the other sort of Prussian/Teutonic-centric achievements. So all that stuff's in the can. Anyway, so first up, sorry if this is a few days late. I did think about putting up my update video on April 1st, but given, April Fools, the internet goes insane for April 1st, I decided to wait a few days, and well, just kind of slipped the cracks a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, I should get that out. Anyway, so that's up there. So I guess the big number one thing, other than that, of course, is I have pulled back a little bit on video production this last few weeks. There's a few reasons for that. My energy's been kind of really low. I've been feeling a little bit moody and all that, so it's nothing really like particular, like nothing terrible specifically has happened or anything like that. I've just been sort of kind of in a malaise, and apologize if there's a little more background noise than normal. I have my window open because I'm enjoying the wonderful spring weather. Yes, so there's that. So I kind of found myself burning up a little bit. I was like, I'm starting to wonder if I have like anxiety issues or something like that, because I'm like, gotta get stuff together, gotta get to this, gotta do that, the other thing, and then suddenly I'm like, wow, I feel like crap. So I took a step back for a bit and sort of let my mind focus a little bit more on a few things as opposed to a lot of things. So that's one of the reasons I've been pulling back a little bit. But now that I'm a little bit further along, I think I'm getting back on the saddle, as it were. And so, yeah, I should look forward for more good stuff. Anywho, first off, I'd like to, talk a little about this, I guess next up is, somewhere, we'll talk about a little bit about the series. Crusader Kings 2, Crusader Kittens is going very well. I finally think I managed to luck out or figure out enough what I'm doing that I'm not going to be totally hosed constantly. Maybe. I will like to thank you guys have been commenting for the advice and insight and such. It's been really rather helpful and has gotten me more informed about what's going on than I would have probably otherwise. Than just sort of stumbling through stuff. There was a little fight down here because I am allies and such. Anyway, next up, EU4. This campaign is done, but coming out, I believe, tomorrow is the next big update, 1.20, with the Mandate of Heaven DLC. Now, I'm not a big enough YouTuber/streamer yet to really get the notice of Paradox, but that's all right. So they haven't given me any sort of like preview copies or anything like that. Hey guys, you want to give you that? Anyway, so I haven't had an early release version of that to fiddle around with yet. So I'll get it at the same time as everybody else. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, and I'll probably get to streaming either tomorrow sometime or maybe the next day, depending on how things are working out for me schedule wise. So yeah, so look forward to that. And if you watch the stream there and know your references, you might know what I'm going to be playing as. Anywho, next up, I will be getting back to Diluvian pretty soon, either later this week or maybe start next week, because I'm enjoying the game, but it was sort of like the first thing's like kind of running out of energy and such, so I need to sort of pull back a little bit. But it's the kind of game I kind of want to be able to give my all in, just like Crusader Kings 2. Actually, everything video wise, I want to be giving my full energy to. And I don't want to be sort of skipping out on you guys as far as having my stuff together and all that. So there'll be that. Stellar Renaissance. I have the next episode for that recorded. I just need to get through and edit it. So, sorry if you're looking forward to that. It's been taking a little bit longer, but it's coming along. I'm also thinking about doing some modding vids for EU4 specifically, because one of the things I have been focusing on, sort of to help myself focus more, to get through my slump, is actually a bit of EU4 modding. Now, if you watched the Impression of Blues stream stuff last time, or from yesterday, or the day before when it's actually streamed, you might have caught me previewing a little bit of the mod I'm working for. It's a total conversion. It's pretty crazy, and I'm doing it all my own, lonesome. So it'll be a while yet before it's released. I also need to, given the whole Mandate of Heaven stuff coming out, I'll need to go in and fix the things that are changed and broken and all that due to the updates and such. It's like, yes, there's now more provinces, so I have to go and look at this one, the files, and like, oh, I need to make this country not actually exist because that doesn't exist in my mod. So anyway, there's that sort of thing going on there. Yeah, so I've been thinking about doing some modding videos, just sort of a general how-to, not necessarily like focusing too much on my mod, because as I've been sort of fiddling with things, I have been learning a fair bit about how things work on that avenue there, and I want to be useful for folks. And I would actually check to see if other people have done videos of this sort, and if so, it was sort of quality. But if there's room for improvement and quality, well, I'll have it a go. I'll give it a go. Yeah. Anyway, also I'd like to remind you guys, I got a Patreon if you want to help me out directly. There should be links and such down below or at the bottom of pretty much every video I do now. So if you want to help me out that way, that'll be much appreciated. There are some rewards of various sorts from basic levels of like shoutouts and such. Thank you, Jeff, once again. To basically doing multiplayer there with me. That'd be pretty cool, right? Because I'm actually kind of really enthusiastic about getting something like that to go together, but I need people to sign on first before I can really sort of jump into it. Anyway, I guess final thing, the Succession game. I'm still trying to keep that going. Haven't been getting many responses back from folks, but I'm not sure who actually checks their Gmail list or their YouTube listed emails for their channels and such. So I never know if I'm going to get any response at all. So, but if you guys know anyone who might be interested in getting in on the Succession game, do let me know down in the comments below, and I'll or if you're that person, go ahead and give me a poke. Now, the only requirements is that you do YouTube and you do a YouTube series of the Succession game. So, yeah. Also, you only play one character, etc., etc. Anyway, I think that's about it. I've prattled on for long enough, and I will thank you very much for joining me. This has been DrIzixs doing the April 2017 update video. Until next time, everyone, toodles. Ha ha!